Welcome to the Quilt Maker's Gift. We hope you enjoy the show. There once was a quilt maker who was way up high in the Olympic Mountains. Even the oldest great-great-grandfather could not remember a time when she was not sewing away day after day. It was said that she made the prettiest quilts anyone had ever seen. Her dark blues came from the deepest parts of the ocean, her whites from the northernmost snows, her greens and purples from the beautiful wildflowers, and her reds, oranges, and pinks from the wonderful sunset. Some said there were magic in this, and some whispered that the needles of cloth were gifts of the bewitched. Many climbed to the mountain, pockets bursting with gold, hoping to buy one of the wonderful quilts, but the women would not sell them. I give my quilts to the poor and the town, the needy and the homeless. I give my quilts to the ones in need, they are not for the rich. On the darkest, coldest night, the woman would make her way down the mountain into the town below. There, she would wander around the streets until she found someone sleeping outside in the chill. She would take the newly finished quilt out of her bag, wrap it around the shivering shoulders, tuck them in tight, and tiptoe away. The very next morning, she would begin a new quilt.
you hear when the bears wake up? I'm sure they'll make a very fine breakfast of you.
Later, when the bears woke up and saw the woman, they reared on their hind legs and roared a roar that rattled her bones.
No wonder you are so grouchy. You have nothing to rest your heads. Bring me some pine needles with my shawl, also a pillow for your head.
And that is what she did. No one had ever been so kind to the bears before. So they broke the iron bracelets and asked her to spend the night.
Why, of course I'll spend the night.
Now, although the king was very good at being greedy, he was very bad at being mean. All night he could not sleep, and he was a poor woman who came with the bears. Oh my, what have I done? They woke up the sleepy soldiers. And they marched up the mountain to save the woman. But when they got there, they found her having a nice breakfast of berries and honey.
Now the king's completely forgot about food service and all over again. Ordered his royal islanders to build an island barely big enough for the woman to stand on her tiptoes.
And they marched down to the sound to set the woman free.
I give up. What must I do for you to give me a quilt?
As I said, if you make presents of everything you own, I will make a quilt for you that you can call your own. With each gift you give away, also another piece. When at last your things are gone, your quilt will be complete.
I can't do that. I love all my wonderful things.
But if they don't make you happy, what good are they?
That's true. Oh, all right. I must give away all my treasures. Then I must.
So the king went back to his castle and searched from top to bottom for something he could barely give away. Frowning, he came out with only a small marble. The boy who received it smiled so brightly in return that the king went back to his castle for more things. The king went back to his castle and returned with a pile of coats and went about the town giving them to people dressed in only rags. All were so pleased that they marched up and down the town in a parade. So the king went back to his castle and brought out games and toys. The children cried with delight and cartwheeled around him. Just the smallest of smiles began to show on the king's face. The king looked around and saw the happiness his gifts had brought. One child looked up at him and took hold of his hand to pull him into the dance. Now the king really smiled. He even laughed out loud.
How can I feel so happy about giving my things away? Bring everything out. Bring it all out.
Meanwhile, the quilt maker kept her word and started making a special quilt for the king. With each gift he gave away, she sewed another piece. So the king kept on
When she found him, his royal clothes were tattered and his toes poked out of his shoes. Yet his eyes glittered with joy and his laugh was wonderful of feathers. The quilt maker unfolded the king's quilt. It was so beautiful that hummingbirds and butterflies fluttered about. She tenderly wrapped the quilt around him. What is this?
As I promised you long ago, when the day came that you yourself were poor, I would make a coat for you that you could call your own. With each gift you gave away, I sewed another piece. Now that all your seams are gone, your quilt is released.
But I'm not poor. I may look poor, but in truth my heart is full to the bursting, filled with memories of all the happiness I've given and received. I'm the richest man I know. Cover me with colors, patterns on your quilt. Quilt maker, thank you, now I see.
You can choose the patterns, the colors you will see. Finding that giving fills your needs.
Warmth and comfort follows me, gives me what I need. Cover me with colors, patterns of my life. Quilt maker, thank you, now I see. Cover me with colors, patterns on your quilt. Quilt maker, thank you, now I see. You can choose the patterns, the colors you will see. Finding that giving fills your needs. Warmth and comfort follows me, gives me what I need. Cover me with colors, patterns of my life. Quilt maker, thank you, now I see.
Nevertheless, I made this coat for you.
Thank you, I'll take it, but only if you accept a gift from me. There is one last treasure I've left to give away. All these years I've saved it to give you on this day. It's really quite comfortable and just the thing for long days of sewing.
From that day on, the king often visited the quilt maker way up high in the Olympic Mountain. By day, the quilt maker made her beautiful quilts she would not sell. At night, the king would collect the quilts and search out the poor and downtrodden. Never happier than when he was giving something away.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming. We're going to do some school events at this time, so if you're not part of the school events, you're welcome to leave as we bring children out to join their families. So we'll give you a moment to do that. But school events, people,